This cartoon shows the unfair treatment of Filipino teachers during the American colonial period in the Philippines. The Filipino teacher looks tired and poorly dressed, carrying a small bag of money that shows how little he is paid, even though he works hard to teach students. On the other hand, the American teacher looks relaxed and well dressed, carrying a big bag of money for doing the same work. The cartoon points out how Filipino teachers were treated unfairly and paid much less. It encouraged people to think about this injustice and support fair pay for Filipino workers. This cartoon shows how Filipino workers are treated unfairly. It compares a relaxed worker who earns a lot of money to a tired Filipino worker who works hard under the sun but gets paid very little. The cartoon suggests that this is the fault of Filipino leaders who did not protect their people and cared more about their own interests. Because of this, many workers suffered. The cartoon reminds people that good leaders are needed to treat workers fairly and give them better pay.
This political cartoon criticizes the American occupation of the Philippines by showing the unfair treatment of Filipino voices. It depicts an unbalanced scale where the small group of Igorots shown supporting American rule carries more weight than the large crowd of 10 million Filipinos demanding independence. This symbolizes how the U.S. colonial government prioritized minority groups that backed their rule, while ignoring the majority's call for freedom. The cartoon highlights the colonial divide and conquer strategy, where the Americans exploited ethnic differences to weaken the push for independence. This political cartoon shows the unfair treatment of Filipino farmers under American colonial rule. It depicts Filipino homesteaders working hard to cultivate the land, while a wealthy man, labeled usurper, claims ownership through the Torrens title system. This policy allowed rich individuals, often Americans or elite Filipinos, to legally take over lands that farmers had worked on for years. The cartoon highlights the injustice of the system, symbolizing how colonial policies left Filipino farmers powerless and landless. This political cartoon criticizes the unfair distribution of power during the American occupation of the Philippines. It shows a Filipino man asking for more meat, which symbolizes political power, while an American cook keeps most of it in a large pot labeled Gobierno de Americanos, meaning Government of Americans. The smaller pot, labeled Gobierno de Filipinos, which means Government of Filipinos, contains only a little meat, representing the limited authority given to Filipinos. The cartoon mocks the Filipinization policy, which claimed to transfer government roles to Filipinos but was mostly symbolic, as the Americans kept most of the power. It reflects the frustration of Filipinos over the false promises of self-governance.
This political cartoon highlights the harsh reality of corruption and violence in the Philippines. The doctor with a chainsaw represents corrupt politician or leader who used to fear the brutality to stay in power. The frightened patient on the operating table symbolizes ordinary Filipinos who suffered because of these abuses. The sharp tools beside the table suggest the harmful method used to silence those who dare to speak out. This image reflects how corruption and violence have become deeply rooted in the country's political system. Instead of helping the people, often prioritize their own interests and use force to maintain control. The cartoon uses scary and exaggerated images to remind Filipino of the dangers of unchecked power and political greed. It encouraged Filipino to stand up against corruption, demand justice, and push through change to create a safer and fairer society for the future generations.
This drawing highlights a political issue illustrating how corruption and crimes impact the society. The masks figures running with the money symbolizes criminals or corrupt leaders who exploit others. Their weapons suggest the use of force and intimidation to achieve their goals. The man in the suit covering another person's eye representing how those in power, such as political or businessmen, hide the truth from the public. The person being blinded appears struggle, showing how ordinary people are kept unaware and manipulated. In the background, money, cash bag, and coffin-like objects are folded, possibly symbolizing how corruption leads to destruction and loss. The rain-like lines add a sense of chaos, emphasizing the disorder caused by corruption and crime. In summer, this drawing illustrates how corruption enables a few to gain wealthy unfairly while others suffer. It serves as a reminder of how powerful individuals deceive and control society for their own benefit. This political cartoon critiques the inefficiency of traffic management and infrastructure planning in the Philippines. The image illustrates a congested road, private vehicles stuck in heavy traffic, while the designated bus lane remains largely unused. The speech bubbles convey frustration of commuters, expressing sentiments like late na ako and pagkasin ng bus lane. This statement reflects the common public perception that bus lanes are defective and commuters in road conditions. The cartoon highlights a deeper issue of mismanagement, lack of proper public transportation policies, and resistance to systematic changes. Inspired by Alfred McCoy's political cartoons, which critique a colonial governance, this piece reflects a modern parallel where policies intended to improve daily life instead become a symbol of inefficiency. It challenges policymakers to rethink urban planning strategies, enforce proper transportation policies, and ensure that infrastructure serves the public effectively. Without proper implementation and planning, even well-intended policies can fail, adding to the daily struggle of Filipino commuters. This political cartoon portrays the harsh reality of corruption and how it affects ordinary people. The frail, starving cow labeled Philippine health taxpayers, representing hardworking citizens who regularly pay taxes, expecting better public services in return. However, their contributions are wasted or stolen, leaving them struggling. On the other hand, the well-dressed crocodile, well-known symbol of corrupt official, walks confidently, carrying a bag labeled 138M and attending the grand Christmas party. This stark contrast highlights how public funds are misused for personal luxuries instead of serving the people. The inspiration behind this cartoon comes from the real-life corruption scandal, such as the misuse of Philippine Health Fund, where billions of pesos meant for healthcare vanished. This corruption doesn't just steal money, it steals opportunity for better healthcare, education, and infrastructure. It leaves people suffering while those in power reaping excess. The message is clear: corruption destroys trust and fairness, and real changes is needed. The cartoon is based on the sweating meme, where the character is forced to choose between two difficult options. In this case, the character who appears to represent the government's official is sweating while deciding between two buttons. 1. Call it environmental project. This suggests justifying the Dolomite Beach project as an initiative to improve the environment. 2. Admit it just for publicity. This implies that the project was done primarily for political or public purpose rather than genuine governmental benefits. The Dolomite Beach Project, a controversial initiative in Manila Bay, was criticized for its environmental impact, including concerns about the pollution and marine ecosystem disruption. The cartoon suggests that the government is trying to justify the project while facing scrutiny over its main purpose. This reflects broader environmental issues in the country, such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change, which continue to threaten biodiversity and natural resources.